Welcome to Happy Hour. Lately we've been making things rather than just cocktails. We've been infusing. We made some Bloody Mary mix. We did a spicy tequila. We've done a strawberry jalapeno vodka, which is one of my favorites, and actually one of my favorite ways to enjoy vodka, period. But as you may know, I am a fan of gin, and we're going to try an experiment here, and I feel like it's going to work really well. I've done a little research, but I'm going to make it seem like I'm winging it. This is crazy. I'm just throwing stuff into a bowl. No planning. We're going to make a Rosemary Lemon gin. So we're going to start with, rosemary. We'll put the rosemary in a second. We'll start with lemons. Basically just going to cut up some lemons. The fun part about making this is you can be functional and just chop it up, because what's it matter? You're going to taste it. But it's also, when it's doing its thing, it kind of looks pretty cool too. So just cut big lemon slices, circles. I would go circles or slices, whatever you want. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you how I live mine. And no, I don't like that lemon at all. Dismissed. Don't you hate that? You try to pick out the nice juicy ones, and then maybe you get home and realize that it's kind of hollow. Like potatoes. They hide their secrets. Being careful. This is a brand new knife. It's working very well. Yeah, and you don't want to put in too much of the, so see, like this has the, whatever you call it, what's that part called? Sarah, do you know what that part's called, like the white part?
The core?
The what?
The core?
The core? No. It has a name. You know what I'm talking about. It's in an orange and a lime, mostly lemons and oranges or grapefruits. There's that spongy stuff. I'll look it up later. You look it up now. Put it in the comments below. I won't read it. But you don't want too much of that, because that's not where the flavor is. The flavor is obviously in the lemon and in the skin too, but not so much that middle part. Why? I don't know. That's enough. That was about 2 lemons minus the ends and the super white parts. And then let's just fire some rosemary in there. Kind of like, don't be afraid. It's just going to be delicious rosemary flavor. Like if you put this much in soup, it would probably be insulting, but we're just going to be extracting just the flavors from it with the gin. And for gin, I chose my ride or die. That makes me, that's not ride or die like Dependence, but just, I can count on it to be what it is. Beefeater. Nice, crisp, clean, and clear. This is going to do a great job. So, just top it off. You don't really have to worry about necessarily stirring it, although I am going to try to get all of my rosemary under gin. There we go. Really got some movement there. Got a little more room for a little more gin. So we'll top that off. There you go. I would say, because we are using so much vegetal matter, and because of the nature of, like, it could go, if you leave a tea bag in too long, you oversteep it, it gets the tan, it gets a little bitter. So you want to leave this in just long enough to to extract the flavors from the rosemary and the lemon, but not so long that it turns bitter. So I would check some of the other ones we've left, like the strawberry and jalapeno, let it ride for like 4 or 5 days. And the tequila with the dried chilies can take anywhere from 2 to 4 days, somewhere in there, depending. You want to test that, make sure it's not getting too hot, because at a certain point, if it's getting too hot or on its way to getting too hot, you want to pull the chilies out like this. So same with this. It's not going to be hot, obviously, but I would check this. Label and date it. Rosemary Lemon Gin, whatever date you make it on. You don't have to put it anywhere. Don't have to put it in the fridge. In fact, it's best if you leave it on the counter. Check it tomorrow. Make it now, check it tomorrow. Does it taste lemony and rosemary-like? Great. Does it taste faintly? Leave it in a little bit longer. Is it a good bold flavor? Take the stuff out. You've made it. You've already did it. You've made it to where you're trying to get to. Well, that was a terrible sentence. Oh well, that's why I don't teach English. This has been Happy Hour, brought to you by Maine Spirits. You can learn more about this malarkey and other stuff at mainspirits.com. You can download their app for your smartphone, which is a smart move. Why, what to buy, where to buy it, and what to do with it once you get it. You can also follow them on Instagram at Maine_spirits, but no matter what you do, please, please drink deliciously and responsibly. Later.